Well, camp is all set up. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. I haven't brought any lunch, not even any cheese, crackers, anything like that. So we're going to have to catch ourselves some lunch. This particular creek has bass, yellow belly or golden perch, and a few carp. Obviously we're done with the carp if we can avoid it, but they will take anything today, particularly just for lunch. Beautiful, beautiful weather or conditions for fishing and camping. Just tied myself up to a tree behind me. You can probably see the canoe swinging around. Let's see how we get on. Well, an hour in and no joy. Just heading further up the creek. As I said before, it's only about 2 meters deep here, very milky. So we'll head a bit further up, see if we can find a deeper hole. I'm just going along this rocky bank here, hoping to catch something. I'm getting very hungry, I must admit. 1:30, 1:45. All good. We will persist, we will catch lunch. That is the plan. Well, we've finally got onto something here. What do we got? Little tiny bass. Not much good to us, unfortunately. Well, not having any luck at all here today. Just that little silver perch. It was in beautiful condition, I have to say. Just going a little bit further up the creek. I'm not sure there's going to get me deep holes. If that's the case, we'll turn around, head back to camp. I do have a couple of emergency salami sticks. Might grab one of those, fill up the water bottle, and head back down the other way, downriver, and see if we can find some deeper holes that way. But this shallow water is not producing anything. I've tried everything off the bottom, the top, and everything in between. Not catching a thing. But we will persist, because I am hungry. Alright, let's head back up towards camp. I think we might pull into camp, get a bit of salami, fill up the water bottle as I said, and then we'll head back down creek into hopefully some deeper pools and into some cooler weather as well. It's just on almost 3 o'clock now. So if we spend half an hour or so at camp mucking around and getting a few things organised, head back out about 3:34, and then it'll be better fishing it regardless. And as I said, we'll hunt down some deeper water where it might be a little bit cooler for the fish. Might be a little bit warm. I'm not sure of the water temperature. I do have a thermometer back at camp. I'll actually grab that out. I bought that for fishing. I'll get an idea what the water temperature is. It's not hot water by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not cold either. So I'm not sure where the fish will be sitting this time of the day, this time of the year. It's about the middle of November here in Australia, southeastern Queensland, so not sure. But I know one thing, in the evenings they will start to come back up to the edges and so forth. So probably got a better chance after 4 p.m. as the water starts to cool, the sun goes down, it starts to go down, and the fish start to come back up again. Cheers, guys. Well, back to camp. Cold beer. The old salami stick. That's going to have to be lunch today. As I said, we'll head back out in about 45 minutes, half an hour. Back downstream. Try and find a deeper hole, some cooler water for the fish. I've just found the thermometer, so I'll give you a temperature once I'm actually in the water. See if we can scratch up some dinner. Otherwise it's going to be the emergency dinner. But yeah, all things being equal, we'll head out, get ourselves a nice dinner, and we'll be happy campers. Alright, let's go and see if we can hunt down some fish. Good news is the wind seems to have dropped, which is great. Still a slightest breeze, which is okay. As you can see, there's lots of trees, lots of snags, lots of places for fish to hide. We've just got to hunt the buggers down. few rain clouds around, which is a bit of a concern. Not supposed to be rain today. Even bothered with a raincoat, to be honest. But luckily, most of them keep blowing over. Just as you take the rod off, we've got a fish. What have we got here? It's like a silver perch. Yeah, I think it's a silver perch. Nice little fish. Spiky, the buggers. That's the little guy there. Unfortunately undersized, so we'll throw him back. Well, we now know two things. One, silver perch like this particular lure. I'll show you later on when I pull it back in. And two, it looks like the fish might be starting to slowly come back on the bite. What have we got here? 10 to 5. So that's about right. About an hour and a half away from dark. So that doesn't surprise me at all. So I think over the next half an hour to an hour, the fish should come on the bite even more. Silver perch would be nice for dinner. I've never had a silver perch. The golden perch or yellow belly. Carp I've eaten before many years ago. And of course the good old bass, but never a silver perch. So I just need one of size. Water's definitely deeper here. You can see the change in colour. So we'll pull up another bunch of trees in front of me here. Have another flick around. No joy, just the one silver perch. Sun's on its way down. We've probably only got about another half an hour, 3/4 of an hour of light. Just changing up a few lures, bouncing across the bottom. See if that works. Doesn't seem to be. If not, we'll go back to the same lure that caught that perch and keep trying with that one. That's the little lure that's caught the silver perch. Little green guy. Little bait imitation. Seems to have worked the truck. It's flowing over towards another bank in the shade over here. We'll try over there. See if we get any joy. Well, I just came across to a bank over here hoping to chase some more deep water. Unfortunately hit us some very shallow water. Lost that lure. So I've just changed up to this guy. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Little orange stripe guy, the green nose. I have caught bass on this guy before. So we'll see how we go. But of course that's put me behind timing wise. The sun's just going down over the hill in front of me here. So we'll have a few more casts around and start heading back to camp. Just beautiful when that wind drops off. As you hear all the wildlife and birds. As I've said before, my favourite thing on the water, listening to the birds. Very good. It's supposed to be fish tacos, end up being chicken and bacon tacos. Really good actually. Avocado is very nice, bit of a treat, bit flash for camping, but hey, why not? Cheers. Tacos and beer in front of the campfire. Not a bad way to camp. These are rather tasty. So I'm thinking tomorrow morning I might actually go up the creek. Now whilst it was, as I said today, quite shallow, I am interested to see how far up this creek goes. It does tend to farmland eventually, but I'm just not sure how far from between this campsite and that far up. Sometimes you can actually get pools in between, and it would be an absolute treat to get into a pool somewhere, as I said, and catch a big fat bass or yellow belly, or even a silver, what do you call them? Silver perch, sorry. Thinking golden perch. So yeah, big fat silver perch will be great. I've never caught a eating size silver perch. Always plenty of lot smaller ones, but never one of size. So anyway, that'll be the plan in the morning. But right now, cup of tea, chocolate, campfire, and eventually some bed. Heading upstream now to see what we can find. As I said last night, looking for a deep hole, somewhere where the water's going to be a little bit cooler. Maybe where the big fat bass or yellow belly are sitting. Bit of a rough night's sleep. The airbed went down again. Got one of these Cedar Summit airbeds. I've already put 2 patches in this thing. It's only 12 months old. I'm going to have to put another one in. Be really interested in people's feedback on these things. It's a very comfortable airbed when it's up. I'll give you the model now in a moment. But it's, yeah, as I said, I've already had to put 2 patches in it. I'm going to have to put another patch or 2 in it tonight. A bit frustrating. It's only 12 months old. I expect it to last a whole lot longer and be a lot tougher than this, that's for sure. It gets looked after like a baby. It's on a beautiful smooth floor with double lining, so no issues with it getting spiked by anything. So yeah, leave a comment below if you've had any issues with your Cedar Summit airbeds. Just spoke to a couple of other fishermen and they said it does get shallower and it does get a lot tighter up further. Now they're in a boat and I'm in a canoe, so my plan is to head up to this tight area, hopefully get a bit of cover coming over the actual river or creek itself, and cast in some surface lures and see if there's any bass lurking up under the trees, up under the snags that are just waiting for a feed. Woke up to a stunning morning, absolutely beautiful. Slight breeze, going to be a hot one this afternoon, about 30 degrees, so we'll get out of here by lunchtime. And the breeze will pick up to about 15-20 k's, so if that's a tailwind, that's great. If it's not, not so good. Very nice to be out here all by myself again. Just enjoying this creek. Well, it's very snaggy here. Let's have a little flick around under some of these logs. See what we can pick up. Well, we've just bottomed out, so I don't think it's worth going any further. And we've hit farmland, so we'll reverse back up. And head back downstream. Fortunately, the trees don't come over the side of the creek here. If they did, there'd be a lot more fish sitting around. I have seen fish moving around, don't get me wrong, but nothing really sizable. So I think might be the plan is to wander back to camp, throw everything back in the canoe, and then wander back down the end of the creek, back into the lake, and see if we can find some deeper holes and shady spots and so forth, and chase some bass on the way back to the car. No hurry to get back, it's only a 2-hour trip, so that's good. So we've got plenty of time to fish still, but I think we are going to need that deeper, cooler water. Well, unfortunately, the conditions on the way back weren't favourable for fishing. The deeper holes and so forth are in the middle of the lake, and there's just nowhere to anchor, and there was a stiff breeze pushing across, and it was just dragging me down the lake. So I gave that a miss. I've just punched back to the boat ramp. You'll be able to hear some boats in the background as they're going past, ski boats and wakeboard boats and the like. Thank you all for following me on this little adventure. I had a great time. Very, very enjoyable camp spot. Great to have a beautiful dinner last night in front of a campfire for a change. I'll see you all in a fortnight's time. Bye for now.